Hi guys, Jack Happel here, founder and managing director of brighteye.com. So this is another interview topic, and the question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? So this comes up quite often. People want to see, what your focus is, really where your head's at, because obviously they don't want to hire someone who's only going to be there for a short period of time. They want to see someone who's career motivated and someone who's focused. The issue at graduate level is people don't know their outcomes. People don't know where they want to be in 5 years because they just simply don't. They haven't thought about it. They haven't been educated in this area of their life, and they haven't thought about setting goals and achieving those results. Now, if you want to see more about hitting goals and achieving results, I have a video that's previously been uploaded about setting outcomes and achieving those. But today it's all about answering that question properly and really putting yourself in the best position over any other candidate who's interviewing for that role and most likely being asked the same question. So you need to know where you want to be in 5 years' time, and you have to be very specific. The more you waffle, the more you kind of go around a subject and don't really give them a definitive answer, the less likely you are to get a job. You need to know exactly where you want to be in 5 years' time, and you need to do your education, your homework behind this, because if it's unrealistic, then the employer's going to look at you and go, you have no self-awareness or self-perception about where you want to be going forward. So depending on the industry, you want to look at certain progression points, certain LinkedIn accounts, or perhaps where graduates have joined in that company at that level, and perhaps where they have also seen themselves at 5 years. Now, be ambitious. Say perhaps you're going to sales, you want to be a sales director, that's perfectly fine. You can be a sales director in 5 years, depending on the size of the company. But also, the more specific you are in terms of results and goals that you have for yourself, the more interested and the more buy-in you'll get from the employer. Now, I remember in my old company, I had a meeting with my direct manager, the MD and the group MD, and just out of the blue, they didn't even ask me this question. I gave them all a piece of paper and said, this is where I want to be in the company in a certain amount of time. They then knew exactly what I wanted to achieve, and also it's a great point of conversation because whenever having a conversation about progression, they know exactly what they want. They know what to give me to keep me motivated and where I want to really take my career. So be specific, show them, bring a piece of paper. You almost anticipate this question coming up, and if you can show them your goals going forward in terms of your career, you're definitely going to get the excitement of the employer, because no one does it. No one really knows at graduate level exactly where they want to be, how much income they want to have, perhaps how they want to do in terms of building up a team and how they want to go about doing it. The more focused you are about this topic, I'm sure the better you'll do and how you will stand out from the crowd as well.